Folks, welcome back to Week to Week. Thank you for clicking on this week's episode. This is a series where we take you behind the scenes and show you everything that it takes to run our business, the Attachment Company. My name is William, and along with my wife Laura and my brother Andrew, we run this business, the Attachment Company. We have a location here in central Scotland, run by Laura and I, and we have one in Denver, Colorado, run by Andrew. If you're a regular here, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. And this is the sort of stuff that we do on a daily basis. All sorts of attachments for excavators, skid steers, front loaders, you name it, we probably have a tool for it. So we're starting off this week with a customer order, a little Simex PLB 200 planer attachment. This is for a Takeuchi TB230, 200mm wide planer attachment designed for planing off asphalt roads. Now this arrived last week from Italy. We've got it assembled, we've got the bracket on, we've got the hoses and the couplers on. It's pretty much ready to go. I'm just going to get it wrapped up and palletways will pick it up this afternoon. Now I've been talking for the last couple of weeks about some exciting updates, and hopefully this is a week I get to share it with you. We try and film these videos just as they come. There's no real forward planning in them. It's just everything that goes into our daily work life. So hopefully, fingers crossed, the timing works out and I can share it with you later on in this video. So keep watching for that. In the meantime, I'm going to get this packed up, get it out of here. Here's some footage of one actually doing the job. Planer loaded and away, it'll be with the customer in the morning. Now my plan for the rest of the day was firstly to get some signs up and fitted and take a look at why the roller door isn't going all the way up. But between customer phone calls, inquiries, quotes, general business and the Scottish weather being absolutely dreadful, although it has brightened up now, needless to say, I have not got to do that. So that'll be on the plan for tomorrow, but it is 6:30. I have a chiropractor appointment this evening, so I have to leave here a little bit earlier. But yeah, not a whole lot exciting to show you for the day, unfortunately. We'll see how it goes for tomorrow. It might be the same. I'm being cagey on the details, but hopefully I can explain more as the week goes on. But for the time being, that is us for Monday. Tuesday morning, it is 8 AM, we've got a meeting at 10, there's a couple of things I want to get done before that. That 5,500 max package, I want to get it built up, ready to go. We will deliver that hopefully this afternoon, maybe tomorrow. And the 300 tree shear, I want to get it assembled and ready to go today. So let's get started on that, let's see if we can get it done in a couple of hours. Much like last week, if you watched, we sent out an RTS 250. This is its big brother, the RTS 300 tree shear. A rotating shear by Echotec, hard docks body, hard docks from here to there, and then a German built IMO worm drive on the back. With all the Echotec shears, they are a double-sided shear, blade in the middle with two grab arms that can cut from either side, as opposed to the one you've seen us do maybe a few weeks ago, the Trevi Benny, which is a single-sided shear. Now this is also our X-Display model. It's the one we've had for the last year or so, taken around various shows and bits and pieces. Same as the 250, that we done last week. So chances of selling our two demo shears in 1 week was slim, but good for business, of course. There is something we'll have a talk about later on. These are not the fastest moving product for us, but they are an absolute brute of a shear. So if you're looking for a tree shear and something that can put down timber all day, every day, this is the tool. But it does come with a price tag to match that as well. So yeah, it's pretty much ready to go. I'm going to finish packing it up while you watch some footage of this at work. (8:30) Tuesday evening. Apologies for the lack of updates. Worked on a bit in the warehouse tonight. Got myself a head start for a couple of orders for the morning because I do have an accountant meeting. They're coming out at 10 AM, so I get these orders sorted first thing in the morning so they're ready to go. I'll show you around them then. Otherwise, I'm going for my dinner, and that's us for Tuesday. Wednesday morning, G-Rake order is pretty much ready to go. Bracket bolted up last night, hoses made this morning, couplers on it. Just have to tie it down to the pallet and it'll be ready to go. It's going to a customer in Bulgaria for their Yanmar SV17. So that's pretty cool. I don't think we've ever done an order to Bulgaria before, so that'll be a first. It's almost ready to go, just need to tie it to the pallet and get it out of here. We're waiting on Laura coming in this morning. She's going to run a couple of brackets over to the welders and get them done for us for an order for the end of the week. Also spent time prepping the 5,500 max log splitter order. I'll show you that later. There's a couple of bits still to go on it, but it is 9:30. Laura's just arrived and we've got a meeting with the accountant at 10, so I'm going to go and get this packed, get it ready to go, and I'll give you the update this afternoon. Just like that, it's Thursday morning. Scheduled meetings for the week done as far as I can remember, and this week is quite quickly getting away from us. I know they're important. Meeting with your accountant and so on is important, but it does not have to take away from getting actual paying work done. So anyway, finished off yesterday. You at the moment, your camera's sitting on top of the 5,500 max package. I'll show you that in a bit. We'll deliver that hopefully this afternoon. And yesterday we got this ready. AttachWorx 2.5 metre grading beam with roller and a bracket for a 20-ton excavator. It's going to a local customer who's going to use it under an M-Con tilt rotator. So maybe we might get some pictures of it on site. Who knows? It's actually going out on a hire for a few weeks, so that'd be quite cool to see it out, get some feedback on them and see what they think of it. Again, it's why we keep brackets in stock, so I've drilled out the big 80mm pin bracket, bolted it down to the beam, it's ready to go. They should be in to pick it up today. And yeah, let's get that out, finish packing the Auger torque order, and then we'll take the rest of the day from there. I think I showed you around this already, but I've added the auger onto this, a 350mm S5 rock auger. Everything's there, pretty much ready to go. I'm just going to tie it down. That's going to a local customer as well, so hopefully we can get to deliver that out this afternoon. Laura is away with the pickup, that's why she's left me the car. She's away back to the welders, pick up the bits she dropped off yesterday. In the meantime, I have kindly borrowed the cherry picker from across the road. I'm going to get a look at this roller door in the warehouse, because it's, when we got in it never worked. We got electricity, we got all the electricity done in the building, and it went up to maybe about 7 feet. Now it's stopping at like 4 feet and you can't get the forklift out. So going to get a look at that while we're waiting on her coming back. She's got some bits for another order to hopefully get out this afternoon. With zero luck, zero progress with the door. I've oiled up the chain up there. It was looking a bit rusty and a bit seized, but still the door proceeds to stop at this height. I don't think it's an actual mechanical thing. I think it's something to do with the motor for the door. But I am the last person you want playing about with three-phase door motors, other than what I've managed so far. So while the cherry picker is here and the sun's out, we might take the chance, get outside, see if we can put up one of these signs. So it's really not priority with 100 other things we could be doing, but I think we'll just take advantage of it when it's here, see if we can stick it up. I'm not sure if we've slightly overcooked the size of this, or if it's just in keeping with the size of building. Hopefully the creases start to drop out, it would be nice. I haven't permanently fixed it at the moment, it's just there's a couple of tech screws in it and the rest are on magnetic hooks. You're the wrong side of the fence. Woody, you're the wrong side of the fence, my friend. I don't know, the more I come out here and look, the more I think I might like it. What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Should we keep it out here or do we put it inside? What's your views? I don't know, I'm still not convinced. Come on you, back in the gate. Good boy. Right, well, we were messing about putting signs up. Laura picked this up from the welders. It's a double pin cradle hitch for an Auger torque 3500 max to suit the customer's JCB 3CX. We're also using one of our AttachWorx top brackets. Weld it to the Auger torque cradle, job is a good one. It is going with 150mm hard rock auger, again to suit the customer's 3500 max. SNT have been in for that little order, so that should be with the customer in a day or two. It is now 2:38 PM. The order for the 5500 max package is only local to us, so let's stick it on, go and actually get it delivered, tick another one off the list. Got a website order overnight for a 200mm log splitter cone, so that was first job up this morning, was in early doors, got that packed up. SNT have just been in to pick it up and it is away. Now we're going to head to site and refit this. You might have seen it over the last few weeks. That is a gripper module from a customer's Knox tilt rotator. The short story long, they bent up the guard, snapped the hydraulic fitting, and then we get called out to go and fix it. So we brought it back here. Turns out the pin was bent as well, so we've made a new pin, we've straightened the guard, we've bolted it back up, it is ready to go, so we're loaded up, let's get over there, get it fitted. I'll take a camera with me, it's a really busy site, so I don't know how much I'll be able to film. Hopefully I can at least show you around the machine and I can tell you and explain what sort of setup they're working with, so let's go. I'm losing track of days here, but if you remember, I think it might have been last Monday, we had a breaker in that we were checking for gas. A 14-ton Susan. Well, we checked it for, short story long, we checked it for gas. There was no gas pressure in it. We topped it up, we let it sit for a few days just to make sure she was holding gas. Well, got it on a machine, and I have kindly borrowed PLPC's machine from across the road, and let's see if it breaks. So, here goes. Sounds like success to me. Talk you through this in a bit, but looks like we're not fitting the gripper today. Well, that never went as planned, did it? We're back with the gripper not fitted to the machine. I can't even remember what I managed to film or not film when I was there, but I'll put some pictures in here to show you why. So basically I got to site and no fault of the customers, to be fair. It turns out that they have had a different driver on that machine since we left it. We left it in full working order, albeit without the gripper. There's a different driver on it, and then I got there today and I got told, or asked, I should say, not get told, could I take a look at it because the controls weren't working. So I went to go fit the gripper, went to try and take the bucket off, bucket wouldn't come off, quick catch wouldn't work. None of the rollers worked for the Knox. Went into the error screen. I'll put some pictures in here, show you the errors. I think it might even have, if I've recorded it, I'll show you anyway. Prop plus screen full of errors. Turns out they have damaged the cable for the Knox. So couldn't get the gripper on. Actually, that's not true. I could have fitted the gripper, but it would have been stuck open with no way to control it, which would have been completely pointless. So just speaking to the customer just now, going to price up what's required to get it fixed, and then we'll decide if it's coming back here or if I'm going to site again to try and do it on site. So yeah, annoying, but nobody's fault specifically, certainly not the customer's fault, not our fault. It's what it is, one of those things, and I guess we're not getting the gripper fitted, so we'll get it back out of the pickup, stick it up on the shelf for the time being till we work out a plan, and then we'll go from there. I'm going on with some computer work and some inquiries that came in when we were away. I need to phone Andrew back as well, see what's going on over there, so that's probably going to be us for Friday. Now while we were away yesterday, we did get a delivery, so let's crack it open and I'll show you what's in it. Now if you can read the label from there, it is no surprise really what these are, but let me quickly show you. I have opened the one on the top, but it is actually the one on the bottom we need. But it is a delivery of GB breakers, this one being the 20 TL, and all the necessary stuff that comes with it. Some more stock of breakers, the 20 and the 30 model. I'll put the specs here to show you both of them. It is actually the 30 we need. We're doing a little show next Saturday. I'm going to build something up on the GBN 30, so I'm going to grab the forklift, lift this 20 down, we'll open the 30 as well, and I'll show you that. Now these breakers do come, every single one come like this, with these included parts. It's the boiler suit, the gasket and the toolbox, and a set of hoses. This is the one we need, the slightly bigger GBN 30. I'll explain exactly why we went for the 30 as opposed to the 20 next week. But tomorrow I'm going to run over and get a bracket on it, go to the welders, get them to put me a bracket on it. So let's get it out the box. Do we need it out of the box? No, maybe. No, we do. No, we don't. I think we can get the top plate off without taking it out of the box. So let's do that now. This is the part where I in fact remember it is not possible to get the top plate off while this is still in the box, but nonetheless we're going to give it a try. There we are, got it off just about without having to take the breaker out of the box. I've also looked out the bracket for tomorrow. Essentially speaking, that needs to go on there. Now yes, I know what you're thinking, it's blocking the bolt holes, so I'll leave that down to John and Grant tomorrow if they might want to just whack this off the base plate and then weld them back down, but I'll leave that to them. And yeah, that's it for breaker stuff. Now it is already 6:15 Saturday evening. I've just been doing bits and pieces today, to be honest, whatever came to my mind. I've got quite a bit done actually, but I didn't manage to film too much for you, but let me fill you in what I've been up to. Well, if I spin you around, I know it's still looking a mess, but I've cleared a bunch of these crates out of this corner and I've marked out some bits and pieces on the floor. Now the reason I've done that is because we're really needing to get a start on working out a plan for offices and working space in here. Now, we've been in here a few months now. If you've been watching you'll know, but a few months now, and sitting working at the desk is fine for me just now, and it's been fine up to now, but going forward, especially into the winter, we're going to need offices. We're going to we really need a toilet because we're still working with a portable toilet outside. So with that being said, we need to come up with a plan for here. Now I've got some things in the works that I've been kind of teasing over this week and the week before, and hopefully I can share it with you. It now won't be this week, it might be next week, it might be the one after, but that will influence some of the plans I'm about to talk about. What I'll be working on today, I'll throw the plan up here, let you see it. You can kind of see, hopefully you can see, I'm not sure, I'm just pointing here and hope it's the right bit, where the roller door is that's behind me. And you can see what I've done with putting some offices and a kitchen and toilet, bit of a staff room if you like, and a meeting room as well, and then leaving the other open area as a sort of showroom, or what will become a showroom. If nothing else, it gives us a plan to know what we're working towards. Everybody knows they're working towards a finish or what looks like a finish, but it lets us have scope as well. If we only want to do a part of it just now, we want to keep building on it over the next coming months or years. Now with that being said, and before we finish this week's video, I have one more thing to tell you. I'll put the graphic here, but we are having an open day or open days here at the start of December. So if you've made it all the way to the end of this week's video, you are more than welcome to come. You don't have to be interested in attachments or machinery or whatever. You're more than welcome to come. It'll be the Friday afternoon, evening, and it'll be sort of half day on the Saturday. More details to come, but there'll be plenty to see. Come and get a drink, come and get a beer, come and get something to eat. As I say, you're more than welcome. That's the date. Stick them in the diary and I'll give you more details as the weeks go on. But for now, we're going to come back here tomorrow, do a few more hours, just some more tidying up. But as far as this week's video goes, thank you very much for watching it all the way to the end. I thoroughly appreciate it. Let us know in the comments what you made of this week's video, what you'd like to see more of, what you'd like to see less of. Whatever, let us know down there, and hopefully I can share some big exciting news with you over the next couple of weeks. But in the meantime, it is now 6:30 Saturday evening and we are out of here for this week. Goodbye.